Ciao, I am Nick Stellino. Today we will make something special. Grilled steak with coffee rub, served with roasted asparagus and potatoes, following up with fried green tomatoes. Please join me in the kitchen. Spicy, just right. There's more to these coffee grounds than making a fabulous, delicious drink for the morning. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you how to use this espresso coffee grounds to making the perfect rub for a steak, a barbecue steak. This will soon become your favorite recipe ever. As a matter of fact, come with me. I will even show you how to choose the perfect steak. Let's go. Now, I already got the coffee ground, and I'm going to show you to make this astonishing rub for making this bone-in ribeye. Why bone-in? Very important because the bone adds a lot of flavor. But take a look at these two different types. This one right here, this is called the tomahawk chop, and you can see why. A lot more of the bone has been left onto it. Why is it that a ribeye makes a fantastic steak? No matter how you cook it, if you grill it, if you bake it, if you roast it, if you barbecue it, the marbling on the inside of the meat continuously bastes the meat all the way through. This consistent basting enhances the flavor and maintains juiciness and tenderness in the meat. The rub that I will show you will also add an element of flavor which is totally unexpected. You will make a whole new flavor profile discovery. But these are incredible steaks for this particular one. As a matter of fact, I recommend that when you try it for the first time, you try this particular cut. Russell, I like it. I'll take them both. Isn't this absolutely beautiful? I love the steaks. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you a unique, unusual way on how to handle the steak. We're talking almost about a cowboy rub. I don't know if it's a cowboy rub, but it's a coffee rub. It is not Italian. This is not what I grew up with. It's one of those things that I kind of learned along the way, and some of my friends were saying, you know, you ought to try this, it's wonderful. I go, come on, who's gonna put coffee on steaks? You must be kidding. Then they say to me the word espresso. We use ground espresso. Suddenly my face went like, ground espresso, that I like. So I tested it at home. I must tell you, I went through a series of failings, which I don't even want to tell you how many of those. But eventually, if you're persistent and you stay focused, you will find the right formula. And I did. Let me show you this rub that I put together that works wonders. I'll walk you through the step-by-step on how to make it, how to apply it to the steak, how to cook the steak, and also how to make some wonderful side dishes, which are simple in nature, but because of their simplicity, are fairly difficult if you don't pay attention to the details. I will share with you the secrets on how to make the perfect roasted potatoes and the perfect roasted asparagus. So let's get started. For the rub, I like to start from the bottom, and that is brown sugar. Brown sugar brings out, in my opinion, a building block to this whole thing, which reminds me almost of summer barbecue, what is that I do with my ribs. Then we go with chili powder. Then we go with paprika. Then we go with onion powder. Then I go with coffee grounds. The coffee grounds that I like are espresso coffee ground. The stronger, the better. I know, right now you're watching this because Stellino's going crazy. I know people are calling me, you got to watch this guy on TV. He's doing something absurd. Trust me, this is awesome. The next thing we're going to do is salt. And if you're going to put salt, put real salt in it. Sea salt is what I want to see. And then always a little bit of pepper. And here we go with the pepper. Now, your hands are going to get dirty, so you got to do this. You got to mix all of this ahead of time, especially when I cook at home. If I cook for my family, if I cook for a large group of people, I like to get the mix of this marinade, or the spice mix, just perfect. Next thing, I'm going to choose a steak. Let's take a small one. One like this. It looks like it comes from a dinosaur. I've never seen something this big. How can a single person finish this, you may ask yourself. Trust me. You follow this recipe, the steak, by yourself, you'll finish it because you don't want to share it with anyone. But why? As I apply the rub, make sure that you apply and you push it right in. I don't know how to explain this except using my own words with a heavy Italian accent, but something happens to this rub. Once it goes into the steak, it penetrates through. I would have never believed in this lifetime or next the coffee could actually impart such a flavor to it, but it does. It brings out a personality as you never tasted before. Now the secret here is that you cannot just put the rub and then cook the steak. For these flavors to work, you must let the steak rest for 45 minutes. It takes 45 minutes for all these flavors that we just pushed on top of the steak to penetrate down into its most meaty part. Let me show you what the steak will look like once we get it done. You'll see this, you'll understand. Look at this. You see the difference in color? This is what takes place once the color gets all the way through. It's deeper, darker. It's absolutely wonderful. We're not ready for this yet, so let's get it going and let's get it started. Right here on the side, I have my favorite grill pan. I'll take it in and off we go. While this steak is cooking, let's talk about the other side dishes that we're going to be making, which are simple, fabulous, yet they deserve a certain amount of discipline. When I say discipline, what does it mean? Is it the discipline that we need to get cooking? No, it's the discipline to understand how to make the dish work. Potatoes, roasted potatoes. I must tell you that, like everybody else in the past, I used to simply take the potatoes and put them in the oven. Let's take a potato, for example, and how to cut it into the perfect cubes. Take a potato like this. What I do at home, when I'm in a rush especially, I cut the ends, I cut the other ends just like this, then I cut the potato in half. At this point, I do a process called squirting out the potato. Very simple. This is going to be used for something else. I'll tell you what. Let's squirt out the other potato. You see 1, 2, 3, 4. These potatoes right here now, I cut them in half, and then I cut them in quarters. And these are the pieces that we're basically looking for. Those are the cubes that we want. But you cannot yet use these cubes in the present form. No, you cannot. Why not? Because you need to blanch them. You know, a friend of mine, Bridget is her name, she taught me this technique. She said, Nick, you know, when you make the potatoes, before you roast them, blanch them. And so that's exactly what we've done. We've taken the potatoes, we blanched them exactly like this. We placed it into a hot pot of water for exactly 3 minutes. 3 minutes, boom, you pull them right out. Once they come right out, the one thing that you want to do is to get them started for the roasting process. This is where a lot of people make the mistake. They simply take it out of the pan, still wet, and they put them into the roasting process. What's wrong with that? If they're wet on the outside, they're not going to cook. They're going to steam. If they steam, they become mushy. What you want, it's a nice crust on the outside. How do you get that crust? Simplest thing ever. Look at this. All that we need to do is to put them right here on a towel, exactly like this. Dry them as best as you can. Let this towel do it. A lot of people get worried at home, it's going to stain my towel. What do you care? The towel is doing you a favor. The towel is getting all the water out. You do this, get them all out. You want to get them as dry as possible. You want to make sure that you absorb as much. This is a technique that I do. I roll them up like this, especially when I do them in large numbers. And finally, the next thing that you want to do is to choose the right vessel to do it in. This is a non-stick pan. This pan is designed with a metal handle because it can take the heat in which I will roast them. I have the oven preheated at exactly 450 degrees. So here we go with the potatoes, we put them in. The next thing that I like to do is to sprinkle them with a little bit of extra light olive oil. And what I'm about to do next might actually shock you. Since we're serving this with a steak, I'm of the opinion, why not continue the flavoring of the steak? And I tried this in the past. I put a little bit of the rub on top of the potatoes. I mix them with my hand so you make sure that they completely cover on all sides. And then we're going to put this inside the oven. Let me put these guys aside. And let me tell you about the other ingredient that we're going to use, and those are the asparagus. I'm using the same type of pan, non-stick with a metal handle, because I want to make sure that the pan can take the baking heat of the oven. More often than not, people simply take the pan, they put them inside like this, and then they wonder why they don't cook correctly. They don't fit. They don't fit. So what you do? Everybody tells you, oh, you take the asparagus and you snap it. It will snap at the perfect place. Boom. You see where it snapped? You like this? Not at all. I'm of the opinion that if you want to get things right, you got to have control. So forget the snapping bit. Ask yourself, what is that you don't like in asparagus? The bottom part of the asparagus is the woodsy one, usually from here to here. So without further ado, you're gone, and there you are. You put, I know, I'm overly funny sometimes, even if I'm the only one who laughs at my own jokes, but you know that I mean well. Put a little bit of olive oil on top of it. I like to get it so that you coat it perfectly, exactly like this, and you do whatever portion you want, and use the pan that you need for the amount of people, obviously, that you cook for. So, one quick thing, let me turn the steak. Look at that, yes sir. This darkening that you see, by the way, is natural. This is what happens because of the brown sugar. All of the juices of the steaks are trapped on the inside, and as they're trapped on the inside, all these flavors that we have added are percolating through every single fiber of the meat. So, what we're gonna do next, I have my potatoes, I have my asparagus, the oven is preheated at 450 degrees. I'm gonna place them inside, gonna cook them for about 15 minutes, then we'll take them out, I'll finish the steak, and I'll show you exactly how to plate it. Asparagus and potatoes are ready, still sizzling, hot out of the oven. I love this. Be careful with this because it could really hurt you. That's why I have these protective gloves. I look like a cartoon character. I like me a lot. Anyway, don't be too funny on these things because you do need to protect your hands. Look at the steak. We let the steak rest once we cooked it for a good 5, almost 8 minutes for a cut this big. You can see the juices oozing out. This is exactly the way you want. Cutting into the steak is addictive. You'll go one bite after the next. Then the next thing that we need to do is to simply put our veggies in there. And the way I do it is very, very simple. A little bit of asparagus over here. A little bit of the potatoes over there. Then, if you do have access to some of the finest Italian extra virgin olive oil, just put a drizzle all the way around because it's gonna make it better. This is so beautiful. Steak with coffee rub, with roasted potatoes and roasted asparagus. Here it is. But there's another way. Oh yes. We can serve it this way, there's nothing wrong with it. As a matter of fact, let me put my protective gloves as I move away the stuff because I want to show you another way. Another way to do it is to realize that a steak that size is enough for an army and a half. I know that you're hungry, you're looking at it, oh my gosh, I wish it was all mine. It's a lot of meat. And when it also comes to this, there's a lot of fat in there that sometime when I take care of my own steak, I want to work through it. So let me show you exactly what that means. This is another steak that I made. I'm gonna place it right here on the cutting board. First thing that I do, immediately after this, I go around and I cut this part of it. Then I cut this part, kind of square out the steak. I take out all the little fatty area that the steak does have. I know that to somebody this looks almost borderline criminal. I know that it is. But here is then what I want to do. Look at this. We start slightly like this. Look as I cut the juice on the inside. Look at this. Look at this. Mamma mia. I am so hungry I'm ready to eat it right now as it is. This steak goes a long way. Each slice that we cut, each piece of meat that we have is so full of flavor, you do not even realize how incredible it is. And the juices that are still retained by the steak because we let it rest are going to explode in your mouth. Then how to eat it once you cut it this way. Watch me. You know, I rehearse these movements, by the way. Yes, I have a routine that I do at home where I rehearse all my incredible my wife says sometimes, you know, you are a cartoon character. So what we do is, first I put a bed of arugula. And you can use any type of salad that you want. You can put shaved parmesan if you want, whatever it is that you like, go ahead and place it. Once I've done so, I take the slices. And this is a tool that you're gonna come to love. This is a tool that's more often used just to do fish, but it allows me to put it in perfect position. Look at that. You see exactly what I mean? Look how gorgeous it is. And then, the last thing that I want to do is take some of the finest extra virgin olive oil, just drizzle it on top of it. The olive oil alone, that's all that you need. No salt, no pepper, no nothing. It is simple, it is right to the point, it is delicious, and it's exactly the right amount that you need. Whew, I love this. Thank you. I came here at my favorite cheese shop to get burrata. But what is burrata? Burrata is a type of mozzarella. But unlike mozzarella, in spite of the fact that it's made through the same process of pasta filata, burrata is filled both with pieces of mozzarella and with cream, so that when it's sealed, the cream remains on the inside. I think that burrata is almost a built-in dessert because when you cut through it, there is this wonderful creaminess of it, and it's fabulous to be used with a tomato salad or with just about anything that you would want to make. If you never had mozzarella burrata, you must do it. It's originally from the Apulia region in southern Italy. Unfortunately, us Sicilians did not invent this, but it is absolutely fantastic. Sherry, wrap this up for me. I'm taking all three home. I'm finishing up the last leaf of basil. Let me put it here on a paper towel. Fried basil. I bet you never heard of it. I know. I discovered it by mistake. I had nothing to do in the kitchen when they said, how about maybe I fry some basil. Very simple. You get the oil nice and hot. I use extra light olive oil. As soon as it gets nice and hot, reduce the heat to medium high. Put in the leaves. Remember, it's going to cook in roughly less than 8 to 10 seconds. Lift it, turn it, and then put it here on the towel, waiting for the absorption of the oil. But I want you to see the difference. This is a fresh piece. You see how nice and flexible it is? This is what we use to put in there. Now, I'm going to show you exactly what the crunchy ones look like. Let's take this guy, for example. Look at this. It's crystallized. It's like a potato chip. Fantastic. The flavor is concentrated. It not only makes a great garnish, but it has a flavor personality of its own. Green fried tomatoes. This is not Italian. Absolutely not. If anybody comes out and says, oh, we invented this in Italy, they are making up stuff like you wouldn't believe. This actually happened to me. The first interaction I ever had with this recipe is when I visited the South here in the United States, Savannah, Georgia. By the way, one of my favorite places in the world. It looks like Sicily, I should say. My good friend Nancy, a woman who embodies Southern charm and class and personality, invited me to come. Said, Nick, you and Nancy, my wife, you have to come. You have to check it out. It's beautiful. You know what? I said, let's do it. So we took a vacation. We went and we chose the month that was supposed to be the best month ever to go to Savannah, Georgia. And that was the latter part of April. Well, apparently, the day that I arrived, the weather went from 65, 70 to 100 degrees and humidity like you wouldn't believe. I was walking around and said, Marone, it feels like Sicily. I'm dying. I cannot move. Turned out that in order to repair from the heat, because I could only see so many things and I could last outside only for a few moments, I ended up going to the local restaurants and trying the local specialties. I fell in love with green fried tomatoes. And I want to share with you how I learned to make it myself. Now, you can use green tomatoes. They're the best ones because, as you can see, they have a nice hearty substance. If you don't find this in your part of the country, red tomatoes will do just as good. So here's what I do. I like to cut a nice thick slice of it. I take the end off, just like this, and then I give myself a slice that's, I would say, it's about this thick. Don't worry about the spraying. There it goes. I'll put this aside. We are going to do with our green fried tomato a mixture that brings personality to the tomato. Why? The tomato being green really it does not have a development of flavor, something significant. So we go with sugar, we go with onion powder, we go with garlic powder, and we go with paprika. I put all of this together just like this. When you make this at home, especially if you cook for a large group of people, make sure that you line up all of your tomatoes on a tray that you're going to make for each one of the single portions. And then you sprinkle it with this flavor on one side and then on the other. If you do have time, let them sit for about 4 or 5 minutes. This allows for this flavoring to go deep into the inside. I would recommend for you to do that. Now, let's assume that we have let this one sit for a good 5 minutes and we're ready to go. The next thing that you want to do, you need to bread it. The breading of the tomato is very simple. It's almost as if you're making a cotoletta alla milanese. And I've shown you this in one of my, I know. You listen to me and say, what did you say? Cotoletta alla milanese. If you listen, eventually you'll learn even how to spell it. Oh, mamma mia. I'm going to get so many letters of this. First thing you're going to do with the tomato is put it into the beaten egg yolks. To make this even more effective, in addition to the egg yolks, what I added is a little drop of cream. In my opinion, it makes it more buttery. It makes it lighter. It's just a feeling that I have. I've been doing it forever, and it does a fantastic result. So make sure that it's well coated. The next thing that you do, you put it into the breadcrumbs. Now, some people talk about dipping it twice. Instead, what I prefer is this technique that I'm showing you. Put the breadcrumbs on top. You see the control that I have right here with the amount of the crumbs and how I let them spread. Then I turn it over again, and I do the same thing on the other side. What you want to make sure is completely covers it. It's important that it covers it completely because the more completed the coating is, the better it will look, and also, in my opinion, the more flavor it retains on the inside. The oil that we're using is extra light olive oil. You can use any type of oil you do, but do not use extra virgin olive oil for this particular recipe because extra virgin olive oil has a very low smoking point, and if you cook it excessively with high heat, it will burn and it will smoke. So have your tools handy and available. I know this is usually to be had for fish, but I find that in this particular case is astonishingly great. Now, let's see if this thing is ready, and I think that it is. Now, let's turn it. Perfect. Nice and brown. This is what I love about it. If you want to give it some extra flavor, maybe you may want to use my recipe for Italian-style breadcrumbs that also have on the inside a little bit of cheese, a little bit of dry mint. Kicks this up to the next level. But let's use right now basic breadcrumbs. Let's see now. It will take another minute, minute and a half, and this will be perfectly ready. All right? It's done. It's perfect. This is the perfect browning that I like. What I always like to do is to place it on a towel for a few moments for two reasons. We want to let it cool off so it's easier to eat. We want all the juices to really connect with it. And also we want the towel underneath to absorb the excess oil. This makes it so much more of a pleasure to eat. While this is resting, let me talk to you about burrata. What is burrata? Burrata is a type of mozzarella. And let me show you to you exactly what I mean. Here we have two types. This is the regular mozzarella. Let me cut right through it and pay attention to what it looks like. So this is the regular mozzarella that you buy at the store that everyone knows. You see nice and tight on the inside. Now watch what happens with burrata. Burrata is completely different. I hope you can see it. Ready? Prepare yourself because this thing is paradise. Burrata is a mozzarella with a higher fat content. You see, it almost looks like cottage cheese, very buttery on the inside. This is God's gift to man. And I'm going to show you in just a second how to put it together. Let me give a chance here to clean up, and I'm gonna come back and show you how to plate this wonderful dish. My wife says, Nick, why do you always make such a big to-do about plating? I'm of the opinion that if you take all this time in choosing the best ingredients, cooking them just right, plating to me is the framing of the art that you just created. So let's go back to the burrata. I want to show you exactly what I'm going to do next. You could actually use this whole half of burrata. I know because I've done it before, but I like to cut it in half. Then choose a plate that you think would be a wonderful work of art, and this to me it is. We'll take the piece of the green tomato that we fried, then very attentively, here's how I like to do it. I like to have the burrata sitting right on top of it. I like the creamy part facing you. Then I like to choose the best leaf and plant it right on it. This is as if we just discovered America and we put it we put a flag on it. We'll call that Italian flag. And then the best extra virgin olive oil that you can. Just a few drops right on top of the burrata. And then I like to put a little drizzle on the outside. Trust me when I tell you, this is a recipe that is made with very simple ingredients. It's cooked quite simply with the most basic techniques. But the trueness of this comes from the freshness of the ingredients, especially when it comes to the burrata. You must choose the best possible burrata you can. And Italian delis all over the country and some of the finest supermarkets will have that for you. You can use regular mozzarella. It will taste completely different. But whatever it is, have fun with this. This is what makes life a little bit worth living. Living better, with passion, with a smile, and knowing that at the end of all things, you might have a terrible day at work, your business might not be exactly the way you wanted it to, but when you go home, you are the king in your own kitchen. And when you are the king in your own kitchen, you're able to create masterpieces like this. I want you to do one thing. Take a photograph of me, put it on a frame, put it on your kitchen, and from now on refer to me as Saint Nick, the protector of all those who love to cook. From my heart to your kitchen. Ciao. Dear friends, thank you so much for spending time with me. I hope you enjoyed the recipes that I shared with you. Grilled steak with coffee rub, cowboy style. Roasted asparagus and potatoes. And then fried green tomatoes with a little Italian slant. I hope you'll share these recipes with your friends, with your family, and I hope that you will turn your kitchen into your favorite restaurant. Until next time, arrivederci. We are so accustomed to see green beans at a local supermarket, we never actually wonder where they come from. They come from a beautiful plant like this, gorgeous and green. Beans like these are the pods that grow right after this plant. It takes about 6 weeks before you can start harvesting the beans from this plant, and a plot of land like this, about 8 by 10, can feed a whole family. In its prime, at its very best, you can almost get a full gallon of beans from this little plot of land. What I love about it is also the fact that it's an activity that you can do with your family and showing your children how the land is important to us, to our world, and how much better the flavor is of these fresh beans that come from the labor that we put together.